Hey, welcome. It's Dr. Letitia Wright. Welcome to all of you web viewers. Welcome to all of you online viewers. Hey, and welcome to all of you replay viewers. I'm Dr. Wright, Dr. Letitia Wright. I'm from the Right Place TV show, and I am America's crowdfunding strategist. And what I teach you is how to be fully funded using crowdfunding as the way to make your money. So I'm here at the office today, going to do a quick scope for you. Later on tonight, I'll be doing a book to media live stream, and we'll be interviewing Dr. Rachna Jain, and we'll be talking about magazines and stuff. But right now, we're talking about money and crowdfunding. So here we go. We're talking about 2 ways that you can invest using crowdfunding. Now, I know I usually talk about how you can get money, but everybody gets confused about investors and just like how it works with investors. Now, if you're interested in connecting with me, I'm Dr. Wright 1 on Snapchat, Dr. Wright 1 on Twitter, Dr. Wright 1 on Periscope. And so all 3 of those have the same handle, and you can check me out there. Also, I give classes, I work with clients, I travel all over the world talking about crowdfunding because I'm so excited about the opportunity it affords you. It means that now you don't have to wait for so long. Now, hey, welcome to the broadcast 58. Now you don't have to wait so long for your money. With crowdfunding, you can actually be funded in 90 days or less. So it depends on what you're doing. But today I'm going to talk about investing. You might be thinking of being an investor. And maybe you want to invest because you feel like crowdfunding is going to help another business. Most people invest because they want to grow their money. In other words, you want to take your money. Welcome 909. Hey, if you're in the 909 area code, we are neighbors. Also, subscribe right here if you are interested in getting all of the broadcasts, because I do scope Monday through Thursday. Welcome back, 58 with the chocolate hearts. And you can give me some hearts if you feel like I'm on target with what I'm saying so that I can help you. Okay? I'm just trying to give you some help. Just trying to help you out. Okay, so here's the thing. Investing is about, thank you for the blue hearts. Thank you. Investing is about putting your money to work for you. In other words, your money cannot be sitting on vacation in the bank or sitting on vacation in your wallet. Your money needs to go out and bring more money back. That means your money needs to work. So a lot of people who are very wealthy, they think in this way. When money comes in or when they make money, they're like, how can I send the money back out so that it can make more money? So they may have a venture and just say they made $1,000 on the venture, or their kids made $1,000 on the venture. What they'll do is, where can I put that $1,000 so that it makes more money? Have you guys thought like that? Have you thought like that? Give me a 1 if you've thought like that. Like, what can I do to make more money besides just put it in a savings account and maybe get, 2.3% or 1% or something crazy like that? So what wealthy people do is they say, I've got this extra 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, but it needs to go to work. It can't just sit there. And so crowdfunding has some of those types of opportunities. One opportunity is with crowd lending or a crowd-sourced loan. A crowdsourced loan. Give me some hearts if you've heard of a crowdsourced loan before. So what we do with that is that you can loan someone money, or you can be part of a big loan, and you can make interest on your money. What does that mean? That means you see the loan, you see the people, you see what they're offering. Many people are offering 5%, 8%, 10%, 12%, 15%, because they're doing something that they know they're going to make money. And so you lend the money. There's a website that's doing all of the paperwork for you and all the shuffling around. So it's not just you finding some dude and handing him money. You decide on who it is. You lend the money, and you will get paid that interest rate. Now, it's a loan. There is a possibility that they could go belly up. You've got to be savvy and decide on what that is and how that works. So there's nothing really hardcore about it. There's nothing really deep about it, but you do have to be able to figure out, is this a good person to invest in? And that way you're making 15% on your money, 10% on your money, 8% on your money, 8% on $1,000. I know that that's not earth-shattering and it's not going to pay your rent, but it's a lot more. Thank you for the hearts. It's a lot more than just sitting it in the bank. Your money's actually working. The second way to invest using crowdfunding is with crowd equity. Now, crowd equity is not going on Kickstarter and Indiegogo and GoFundMe. A lot of people say, well, you're investing because you're investing in their infrastructure. I teach for the Small Business Administration in both Las Vegas and Los Angeles. I must be very, very succinct. I must be very, very clear about the language that I use, so I don't toss around the word investment like it just means giving somebody some money. Investment means legally it has some meaning to it. So crowd equity sites are where you're investing. When you are on Kickstarter, you're not an investor. You're just a supporter giving money. When you are on GoFundMe, you are not an investor. You are just a supporter giving money. When you are on Indiegogo, you are not an investor. You are just a supporter giving money. So you would find a crowd equity site, like Equity Shares. That's one of them. There's a lot of crowd equity sites now where you can buy shares of a company. Again, you have to do the homework. There are going to be a lot of people advertising that their business is great and you should invest in them. It's up to you to do the investment. What crowdfunding has done is allow people to be able to invest at the $5,000 level. In other words, you may not have $50,000 to lend or invest, but if you have $5,000, thank you for the hearts, if you have $5,000, you could actually invest in real estate using crowd equity. You could invest in a business using crowd equity. And so that's what the two differences are. So I'm going to open it up for questions about crowdfunding and about what you think is happening and what you think is, hello Belarus, and what you think is happening in the whole thing, so that we can see, is crowd lending for you? Is crowd equity for you? Have you thought about sorry, I had to take care of a few people, got distracted. Have you thought about investing? Is this something that you may have wanted to do? Is this something that's special? Investing can be a great opportunity to make your money work, even if you only have a little bit of money, and that's how it works in crowdfunding. Yes, we do have to go into more details, but that's the general thing in crowdfunding. So listen, if you need some more information about crowdfunding in general, I've got a great download for you. It's called the 25 Top Sites in Crowdfunding, and I talk about crowdfunding some more in depth, so that'll help you learn a little bit more about crowdfunding. It's all free, and I tell you why I like these 25 sites, because some of these sites do some things and some of these sites do different things. So they don't all do the same thing, and they don't all work in the same way, and so that's what I explain in this download. So you can text the word Perry, P-E-R-I, to 909-906-9797. Again, 909-906-9797. You can just swipe up on your phone, 909-906-9797. So get the download, learn a little bit more about crowdfunding, and you can really get out there and figure out what you want to do. So if you're more of the investor, you're more the type of person who wants to put, thank you for the purple hearts, if you're more the type of person who wants to make their money work for them, you don't want your money sitting in the bank at 2%, you want to do a little bit more, then crowdfunding could be an answer for you. It's not the only answer. There's a lot of different answers. I'm just teaching you about crowdfunding. So go ahead and subscribe so you can get the next scope. I'll be back tomorrow. This is Dr. Wright. Remember, ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Ciao for now.